Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
The year 2016 witnessed the bestowal of the Nobel Prize in Physics upon David J. Thouless, F. Duncan M. Haldane, and J. Michael Kosterlitz for their groundbreaking theoretical discoveries concerning topological phase transitions and the topological phases of matter. This recognition-honored work achieved across several decades, a testament to the enduring impact and profound implications of their contributions. Their investigations, rooted in a deep understanding of condensed matter physics, unveiled a new perspective on the behavior of matter, introducing concepts that have reshaped our comprehension of various physical phenomena, from superfluids to quantum Hall effects. The intellectual landscape preceding their work was dominated by the Landau paradigm of phase transitions. This paradigm, highly successful in explaining phenomena like the transition from liquid to solid, relied on the concept of spontaneous symmetry breaking. It posited that phase transitions were driven by changes in the symmetry of the system, with the order parameter, a quantity that characterizes the ordered phase, playing a central role. However, this framework struggled to fully account for certain observed behaviors, particularly in two-dimensional systems and systems with exotic properties. The work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz offered a crucial expansion to this understanding, revealing a class of phase transitions that lay beyond the scope of the Landau paradigm. These were topological phase transitions. Thouless, in his work on the quantum Hall effect, initiated a critical shift. He demonstrated that the Hall conductance, a measure of the electrical current perpendicular to an applied electric field, could be quantized and expressed in terms of topological invariance. Specifically, the Hall conductance, expressed as a constant times e squared divided by h, where e is the elementary charge and h is the Planck constant, takes on integer values. This integer is a topological invariant, meaning it remains unchanged under continuous deformations of the system. This quantization was remarkably robust against disorder, a common characteristic in real materials. This discovery was revolutionary, as it demonstrated that certain properties of materials could be intrinsically linked to their topology, a branch of mathematics concerned with properties preserved under continuous transformations. The Hall conductance is given by an integer multiplied by e squared divided by h. Haldane's contributions expanded on these ideas, particularly through his theoretical investigations of spin chains, one-dimensional arrangements of magnetic atoms. He predicted that integer spin chains and half-integer spin chains would exhibit fundamentally different behaviors, a prediction that defied conventional wisdom at the time. He proposed that integer spin chains, unlike their half-integer counterparts, should possess an energy gap, a minimum energy required to excite the system. This prediction, initially met with considerable skepticism, was later confirmed experimentally and became known as the Haldane gap. This was an early demonstration of the power of topology to explain the properties of quantum, many-body systems, uncovering novel phases of matter which were distinct from those predicted by the prevailing Landau paradigm. The work of Kosterlitz and Thouless, together in the early 1970s, provided critical insights into the behavior of two-dimensional systems, particularly superfluids. They showed that a phase transition could occur in these systems, even where the Landau paradigm predicted the absence of the usual symmetry breaking. They demonstrated the existence of a vortex-antivortex unbinding transition in two-dimensional superfluids. Kosterlitz and Thouless showed that at low temperatures, vortices and antivortices, swirling patterns in a superfluid, are bound together. As the temperature rises, these vortices and antivortices unbind, leading to a phase transition. This transition, now known as the Kosterlitz-Thouless transition, is not driven by spontaneous symmetry breaking, but instead by topological change in the system. This demonstrated that phase transitions could arise from topological defects, which are localized disruptions in the system's order. This work provided a theoretical framework for understanding a wide range of two-dimensional phenomena. A central concept that ties together the work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz is that of topology. In mathematics, topology studies properties that are preserved under continuous deformations. Imagine stretching, twisting, or bending an object, but without tearing or gluing it. Topologically equivalent objects are those that can be transformed into each other through such continuous deformations. These three physicists demonstrated that the topological properties of quantum systems can strongly influence their physical properties. The work introduced the idea that phases of matter can be classified not only by their symmetry properties but also by their topological properties. These topological phases of matter exhibit distinct and robust characteristics, such as the quantized Hall conductance, which are insensitive to many forms of disorder. The impact of these discoveries extended significantly beyond the specific systems initially studied. The concept of topological phases of matter has become a central theme in condensed matter physics. It has provided a new way of thinking about the behavior of electrons in materials, as well as other quantum systems. The work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz has inspired extensive research into topological insulators, superconductors, and other novel materials, many of which exhibit unusual electronic properties. These features have potential applications in quantum computing and spintronics, fields which manipulate quantum states for computation and information processing. Specifically in the realm of quantum computing, topological quantum computation, a promising approach, utilizes the robustness of topological properties to protect quantum information from decoherence, the process by which quantum systems lose their information. This is central to creating stable and reliable quantum bits, the fundamental units of quantum information. The concept of topology has also found applications outside condensed matter physics, in areas from cosmology to string theory. The ideas of topological invariants and topological transitions have become invaluable tools for understanding the structure of the universe. This work has influenced a shift in the focus of theoretical physics towards exploring the topological aspects of various physical systems. The initial reception of the Kosterlitz-Thouless theory was initially slow. The work was published in the early 1970s. At that time, the concepts were highly abstract, and experimental verification was difficult. Over time, however, the theory gradually gained acceptance as the experimental evidence mounted. The importance of Thouless' work on the quantum Hall effect was immediately recognized. However, the true depth of his impact was not fully understood until later, after other topological phases of matter were discovered. Haldane's theoretical work on spin chains was initially met with skepticism, as his predictions were at odds with existing theoretical frameworks. Nevertheless, the ensuing experimental confirmations solidified the validity of his insights. The subsequent evolution of these ideas has been remarkable. In particular, the discovery of topological insulators, materials that behave as insulators in their bulk but conduct electricity on their surfaces, provided one of the first and most striking experimental verifications of the theoretical concepts. Materials like these hold considerable promise for applications in electronic devices, offering superior performance compared with conventional materials. The work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz was directly influenced by the prior works of several other researchers. The work on topological phases of matter drew inspiration from several sources. The insights of Lev Landau on phase transitions and symmetry breaking provided the initial context. Pioneers in theoretical physics like Lars Onsager and Richard Feynman laid the groundwork for understanding the behavior of superfluids and quantum systems. The work of John Robert Schrieffer, John Bardeen and Liam Cooper on the theory of superconductivity helped set the stage for understanding the quantum phenomena. Conversely, the work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz has directly influenced numerous subsequent developments in condensed matter physics and beyond. This includes the discovery of various other topological phases of matter, research into topological quantum computing, and the development of new theoretical methods for analyzing quantum systems. Academics like Xiao Gangwen, who has pioneered the study of topological order and quantum entanglement, were directly inspired. The contributions of these researchers have led to a deeper understanding of matter and opened up new avenues for technological innovation. In conclusion, the 2016 Nobel Prize recognized the pioneering work of Thouless, Haldane, and Kosterlitz, acknowledging their profound contributions to the understanding of topological phase transitions and topological phases of matter. Their work reshaped our comprehension of matter, introducing concepts like topological invariants, quantized Hall conductance, and the Kosterlitz-Thouless transition. These discoveries extended beyond the initial focus, sparking research into topological insulators, superconductors, and quantum computing. Their work has inspired a new perspective in multiple fields, demonstrating the power of topology in governing the properties of quantum systems and opening up new avenues for technological innovation. Their achievements stand as a testament to the enduring importance of theoretical physics in shaping our understanding of the world. The influence of their insights continues to grow and deepen, solidifying their legacy as pioneers of modern physics.
We really appreciate you tuning into this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.